Welcome back to G-Ball Vision, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today, we have a knife to unbox coming in from Trivisa, and I am really excited about this one. Thank you to them for sending this in for us to take a look at. If you like knife and EDC content, you are in the right spot. I release daily videos, usually twice a day. And make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people, and let us know what you are carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. Love seeing what you guys have for your EDC. So let's get into this thing. I'm really excited about this one. This is a new release for Trivisa. It just came out, I think, in August, and it took a little bit for it to come around, I think, and actually hit the for sale on Amazon, and that's where you'll be able to pick this up. I'll have it linked down in the description. They send you with a little sticker there, very nice. They've always had good packaging. I've been buying and checking their knives out for a long time. Microfiber cloth, you get a nice drawstring baggie there and some paperwork. You also get a QC pass card as well. Don't want to miss out on that. And then we have our knife here, housed in a nice little cellophane baggie. And there's a few reasons I'm excited about this one. First of all, this is a good size knife right here. And it's been a while since I've checked out any Trivisa. This is going to be called the Triton, Triton, and it's got a cool name, and it's got a really cool look, a very futuristic look, and I think that's what they were going for here. Now, I do remember seeing that these stepped studs here are going to be titanium, so that is a nice little added touch. There are a couple different versions of the Triton. This is the blue micarta variant. I'll try to link all the ones that are in stock down in the description. This one I really like because, first and foremost, it's got the micarta, and then we have a nice satin finish blade, and this is going to be coming in 14C 28N steel, and you can see it right there. Little maker's mark there. Completely clean show side blade. Really, really like that. Let's give this thing a little wipe down. Looks like they just put just a smidge of oil on there to keep that blade protected, which is just fine. There we go. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Trivisa is one of them companies. They've been around for this. Trivisa is not a new company by any means. Trivisa has been around for several years. My first experience with their knives has been quite a few years at this point, and the very first knife was very affordable and very impressive, and that's basically stayed steady since that point in time. They haven't let me down as far as getting one of their knives. They haven't let me down yet. We have a nicely centered blade, and as far as I know, Trivisa manufactures their own knives. They are their own OEM. As far as I understand it, they are their own OEM, which is really cool. We are looking at a 3 3/4 inch cutting edge and 4 inches of total blade length there, and we're coming down 8 7/8 overall. We'll put up a couple of comparisons here. We have the QSP Penguin and the Civivi Elementum. You can see this is going to tower over both of those. And we have the Para 3 and the PM2. Definitely going to be more in line with that PM2 size, but it's even going to be a little bit larger than that. And we'll do one more here. We have the Doug Ritter Hogue RSK, the full-size version. And you can see it's quite a bit larger than that. It's a great size. It's good to see a knife in this size right here. What does this thing look like in the pocket, you ask? Well, let's take a look. We have a deep carry clip here, and it is going to be reversible. Now, it's not all the way at the butt end of this knife. We do have a lanyard hole integrated into the back spacer here, and that is going to be poking out of the pocket right there. Some people will enjoy having that landing pad there for pulling this in and out of the pocket. This is going to be a surface mounted clip, but you do have recessed screws, and that is how they've always done them. And there is plenty of room in there to get this over most pants pocket seams, I would imagine. We have a matching micarta backspacer there, couple of body screws. We have their emblem there on the pivot, and we are looking at a multi-deploying bad boy here. We got a rear flipper, top front flipper, and we got the thumb disc here. It's got the detent is tuned nicely, and this really reminds me of the Katuo Mecha X here. We just checked that out recently, and that had very, very similar stepped thumb ramps, however you want to call them. And let's try this front flipper out here, and that works pretty good as well. We have a little bit wider jimping, but then it shortens up here at the very top, which is very nice on Trivisa's end. They could have easily just ran these chunkier jimps all the way up, but when you get to the top there, they find them up. Very nice, very, very nice, and they work good. I got a little bit of oil. Ooh, the detent is pretty stout, so the over the top might be a little troublesome. The index rollover, though, is going to be very easy. Now, those are fairly aggressive, so most people will have to toughen the inside of their pointer finger up if they want to be doing that with something like this, because those are going to grab you, and that is the whole idea. Very nice. We do have good access to that liner there, and we have a combo chamfer and jimping on that bad boy. Very well done. That is exactly what I want to see right there from everyone. Liner lock and frame lock and bolster lock, obviously. Chamfer and jimping is the way, in my opinion. That is exactly what we want to see. It is comfortable and gives you a little bit of grip. It just makes sense to chamfer that off and put some nice fine jimps on there. Very well done, and there's quite a bit of space there to kind of pick where you want to disengage this. They chamfer this show side out and layer this micarta. This is a good looking knife. It really reminds me of, it's a futuristic design, and CMB had a very futuristic looking design that, you know, could fit in the same class as this right here. Just a very out there, far in the future type of design. And the Mecha X could also fit into that same genre here with the landing pads and the futuristic design. As far as the weight goes for this feller here, pretty healthy knife. I'm gonna guess 5'7". 5'7". Oh man, I'm way off. What? That feels maybe not 5. No, I guess 5'7's a little high. 4'7 is what I was thinking, or what I probably should have said. That's under 4 ounces. Impressive. It doesn't feel that way. 3.85. So that is going to make ratio people even happy, which is impressive. You know, for this size right here. This has a nice, healthy blade stock on it too. And look at that. They ran 2 separate rows of jimping. Very well done. Look at that healthy blade stock all the way down to the tip. Very nice. And that's going to be a great spot there for a lot of people to get up on that tip and use that for precise work there. Sharpening choil. You'll have to tell me what you think. I think it'll give you some sharpening life there, and then has the ability to be notched up, I think, but you'll have to let me know what you think. And let me know if you have any experience with Trivisa's knives. I'm interested to hear what you have to say if you have experience with their knives, because all the knives I've handled from them, you know, they have been really solid, just like this one right here. The only thing we got left to really check is going to be that lock up there on the liner. But first, we got to check the edge, which we almost forgot about. Ooh. Trivisa strutting on this one, I feel like. For a budgie, 52 bucks for this thing. Or so. Right around 50 bucks. Yeah. This thing is going to be very solid. They do well with their 14C. I've had a dozen of their knives in it. That's typically what they run is 14C and micarta, or 14C and G10. And they do have some S35VN, some more premium ended knives, but they got their start in budget knives and they have stuck with that. I really put Trivisa up there with like Miguron. They just provide a lot of value for the money. This is easily going to be, you know, other than something happening catastrophic, this is going to easily be a recommendable knife if you like this style of design right here. Man, show sides clean. You can tell they are listening to the community. They're nailing all the little details of this knife. Really well done. We got to check that lock, which we are looking at like 30% or so. And uncoated blade and an uncoated liner. Nice healthy liner as well. Yeah, if you like a little bit larger folder, this is going to be right up your alley if you like these style of blades. All right, so let's see what we got here. And if you're new here, we just do this just to make sure the lock's not going to lackadaisically slip off there. So give it a couple of gent taps, or soft taps, I should say. It's locked up very well. There's no movement. Yeah, nice and strong. And I think I've tested maybe one I didn't get a chance to check, and that was the Trivisa Lynx. That was the first one I ever had from them. It was a flipper. I don't know if I checked that one, but every knife after that I have checked and have not had a single failure from any of them. And they do some button locks and crossbar locks, liner locks, frame locks. So they do a little bit of everything, and they just got good quality control over there. And they have some people that are definitely listening and putting all that stuff into action, I would say. You'll have to let me know what you think of the Trivisa Triton here, and let me know what you think of Trivisa, period. I think they are great, especially for people that are just coming in. They are going to do that, no question about it. I found them early on in my collection phase, and I think that's going to be the case for a lot of people. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I always appreciate that, everyone. If you're new to the channel here, I release daily knife and EDC content, so make sure you are subscribed and ring that bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. Like when I go live, I do live streams every Saturday and Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Everyone is welcome. I'd love for you to stop by. I will put up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.